What is up, fight fans? Welcome back to Picking a Fight. I'm Latch, and today we're going to be looking at UFC Fight Night Kattar versus Allen. We're going to be looking at the main event, but before we get started, don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you haven't. We're putting out videos for almost every fight night and pay-per-view, so if you're looking for content like this, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out, and let's hop right into it. So we got number 5 ranked Calvin Kattar, who's 23-6. He's 34 years old. He's 5'11" with a 72-inch reach. And his last two was a decision loss to Josh Emmett. And before that was a decision win against Giga Chikadze. And he's going up against the number 6 ranked Arnold Almighty Allen, who's 18-1. He's 28 years old. He's 5'8" with a 70-inch reach. And he's coming off back-to-back wins over Dan Hooker and Sadiq Youssef. And this is a super close fight to call. Obviously, they're close in rank. And they're probably kind of close in skill too. So you know, Calvin Kattar, he kind of has a more traditional boxing stance. You know, he's an orthodox boxer with a very high guard. He has very crisp boxing. You know, his jab will be a very, very important factor in this fight. He will be the taller fighter and the longer fighter, so he should be utilizing his jab to maintain his distance against Arnold Allen. And I think his jab should be his primary weapon in this fight. And I feel like Calvin Kattar kind of has to reach in his Giga Chikadze playbook. You know, the same game plan he had against Giga, where he applied a ton of pressure. You know, he's going to need the pressure to neutralize Arnold Allen's kicks. That body kick obviously will be open since his guard is so high, and they will be in opposite stance. Although Arnold Allen has the most impressive record, Calvin Kattar has the most impressive resume, in my opinion. You know, his last fights were against some very, very good competition in this featherweight division. You know, obviously he has Josh Emmett, Giga Chikadze, Max Holloway, Dan Ige, The Beat. You know, even Renato Moicano when he was, you know, at the peak of his career. So he's fought a lot of guys, and he has a huge experience advantage. You know, he's just fought the better guys. While Arnold Allen, he's a little more newer. He's only just getting to the top of the division. And he's a southpaw striker, and he's super well-rounded. You know, his last fight was a reminder that his hands are still very dangerous. You know, he heard all that disrespect of all of us calling him the decision king. But he does have very good striking. He has a very, very good jab, and it's going to be very interesting to see who gets their jab going and who starts to dominate the fight with their jab. You know, that's kind of one of the deciding factors in this fight. Will he be able to utilize his jab, you know, since he has a smaller reach and will be the smaller man? You know, his kicks are good. That body kick will be open since they're in opposite stance, so he's going to be looking for that. But, you know, Calvin Kattar does have experience dealing with that, obviously in his Giga Chikadze fight, facing a much more dangerous kicker. This is a very, very close fight. Obviously, the odds represent that. Arnold Allen is a slight favorite at -120, while Calvin Kattar is a +100 underdog. You know, that's probably going to get a little closer as we get closer to the fight. Calvin Kattar obviously cannot be written off in this fight. This is going to be a very, very close one. This could easily become a brawl. We saw in Arnold Allen's last fight that he could bring it. You know, when he wants to, he can bow down on the mouthpiece, but he did get hurt. I think Calvin Kattar is probably the more durable guy. He's took some big shots to the body and to the head by everybody he's pretty much fought. You know, powerful guys like Giga and Emmett, and volume guys like Max weren't able to break him completely. So he's super durable, and those were elite guys in this division. Arnold Allen is obviously the younger guy. He's trying to break into the top 5 to eventually get his title shot. You know, he's slowly building up the ranks, and probably will slowly get to the #1 contender spot, especially since Volk is going to go fight Islam. But, man, this is a super close fight to call, but I think I'm going to have to go with the experienced Calvin Kattar by decision. I just think his durability is going to be an issue with Arnold Allen. I don't think Allen's going to be able to go in and out unscathed, and I think Calvin Kattar will land the bigger shots. You know, but I could easily see Arnold Allen dominating this fight in a smart way. You know, obviously going in and out of range, landing his jab and landing kicks from the outside and winning an easy decision that way. But I just think Calvin Kattar is too tough. I think whoever presses forward would also have a huge advantage. I think it's going to be Calvin Kattar because he will be the bigger, stronger guy that Arnold Allen might not feel comfortable with him getting so close that he's going to back up. And if he gets in a firefight like that, I mean, we've seen Kattar been able to take it and dish it back twice-fold. So it's probably not the best game plan for Allen. But, yeah, I have Kattar by decision. Let me know what you think. Do you think the odds are representative of what you think? Do you think Arnold Allen wins, or do you think Calvin Kattar's experience is too much? And if so, tell me how you think they're going to win. Well, yeah, like this video, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you haven't. You know, it's going to be a great night of fights. Do not forget to tune in, and I'll see you next week. And until then, take care.